Screen recording button. Far. Twit bonus. Your turn. 21 game bonus. Farkle with V. Far alert. Alert. They have scored 10. OK button. Dice World. Farkle 7,250 to 11,000. Roll button. Roll. Select all. 1. 3. Bank score is 400. 7,600. Roll. Possible roll dimmed. 5. Select all. Select. Bank score is 450. 7,700. Roll 1 die. Roll dimmed. Use bonus roll. Use bonus roll. Roll. Select 3. Select all. Bank score is 950. 8,000. Roll 2 die. Roll dimmed. 4. Select banks. Possible moves are roll 1 die. Roll dimmed. No. You just won today's award. No button. No. Play next game. Farkle bonus with Jaws Girl 87. 500 to 750. Roll button. Select all. Select all. 3, 4, 3, 6. Roll 4 dice. Roll. So possible. Select. Bank score is 250. 700. Pop. Roll 3 die. Roll. Select all. But 6. Select all. Select. Bank score. Roll. Select all. Far. Use bonus roll. Roll. Use bonus roll. 1. Select all. Select all. Bank. Bank 600. Bank. Pop. 1100 to 750. It's the top play next game. Farkle 3 with Andre Mariano. 6,800. Farkle with Andre Mariano. 6,850 to 8,000. Roll button. Select all. Select all. 1. Bank. Roll 2 dice. Roll. Select all. 5. Bank score. Roll. Pos. Select all. 5. 2. Bank. Roll 1 die. Roll. Select all. Dim. 6,850 to 8,750. Play next game. Button. Pig bonus. Roll button. Back. Pig bonus with Vikings. 34 to 0. Roll button. Roll. 2. Roll. 2. Roll. 5. Pig. Use bonus roll. You roll but roll. 5. Bang 14. Dim. 48 to 0. Play next game. Pig bonus with Vikings fan. 52 to 87. Roll but roll. Roll. Pig. Use bonus roll. You roll but roll. 2. Turn score is roll. 2. Roll. Bank 10. Bank 10. Dimmed. 62 to 87. Play next game. Farkle bonus with Dill 0. 1,200 to 1,400. Roll but select all. Select all. Bank score is 600. Roll 3 die. Roll. Select all. Farkle. Pos. Use bonus. Use roll. Select all. 2. Banks. Bank 600. Bank. Dimmed. 1850 to 14. Pos. Play next game. 1,424 bonus with Viking. 123 to 156. Roll but roll. Dimmed. 2. 5. 1. Buttons. 4. 6. 4. Buttons. 6. Buttons. 4. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. 4. 1. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. 6. Roll but roll. Dimmed. 4. Buttons. Bank 20. Button. Bank. Dimmed. 143 to play next game. Farkle bonus with Jess Monster. 5,300. Roll but select all. Select all. Banks. Roll 3 die. Roll. Select all. Select. Bank. Roll 2 die. Roll. Possible. Use bonus roll. You roll. Use bonus roll. 3. Select all. Select all. Bank. Bank 600. Bank. Possible move 5,900 to 6,800. Play next game. 1,424 bonus with Chancy 2,000. Play button. Great. Let's roll. Bank. Dimmed. Back. 1. 0 to 0. Roll but roll. Dimmed. 4. 2. 4. But 1. But 5. 4. Roll but roll. Dimmed. 5. 5. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. 5. 4. Bank score is 10. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. 4. But 4. Roll but roll. Dimmed. 1. But bank 15. But bank. Dimmed. 15 to 0. Play next game. 1,424 bonus with Feline 9. 21 to 45. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. 5. 5. 4. Button. Bank 1. But 6. But 6. But 4. But 5. Bank 21. But bank. Dimmed. 42 to 45. Play next game. Farkle bonus with Jessica. Alt 3,150 to 4,000. Roll button. Select all. Select all. 4. Bank. Roll 1 die. Roll. Dim. Select all. Roll. Roll. Select all. Select 4. Bank. Roll 3 die. Roll. Select all. Use bonus. Use possible. Use roll. Select all. 5. Banks. Bank 1550. Bank. Dimmed. 4,700. Possible moves are play next game. Farkle with the Archer bow and arrow. 6,900. Roll but select all. Select all. 2. Bank 100. Bank. Dimmed. 7,050. Play next game. Farkle bonus with Teresa. 1850 to 2,000. Roll but select all. Select all. 5. Roll 4 die. Roll. Select all. Select. Roll 2 die. Roll. Select all. But bank score. Roll. Possible moves are Farkle. Use bonus roll. You roll. Select all. Select 4. Bank. Bank 400. Bank. Dimmed. 2,250. Possible play next game. 1,424 bonus with Teresa. 42 to 56. Roll but roll. Dimmed. 2. 4. 4. Buttons. Bank score. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. 6. 6. 6. Banks. 6. Button. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. 3. 6. Button. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. 6. Button. Roll button. Roll. Dimmed. Bonus roll. Bonus roll. 1. 5. Roll but roll. Dim. 3. But bank 21. Bank. Dimmed. 63 to 56. Play next game. 424 bonus with Lekipara. 156 to 189. Roll button. Roll dimmed. 5 5 but 2 6 button. Banks roll button. Roll dimmed. 1 1 4 but roll button. Roll dimmed. 5 5 5 but roll but roll dim 3 but bank 19. Bank dimmed. 175 to 100. Play next game. Play next game. Alert. They surrender. Roll dim. Okay. Back. Farkle bonus with Alol Joseph. Play next game. Farkle bonus with that blind 1100 to 3005. Roll but select all. Select all. Roll 4 dot. Roll. Select all. Select 1. Roll 3 dot. Roll. Select all. Select. Roll 1 dot. Roll dimmed. Possible. Use bonus roll. You roll. Select all. 1 4. Bank score. Bank 550. Button. Possible moves are 2. Bank dimmed. 1650 to 3500. Play next. Farkle bonus with KB set 2500. Roll but select all. Select all. Roll 4 die. Roll. Select all. Select 4. Roll 3 die. Roll. Select all. Select. Roll 2 die. Roll. Select all. Use bonus roll. You roll. Select all. Select 3 1. Bank. Roll 1. Select bank 700. Bank dim. Possible moves are 2 ones. Play next game. Back. Farkle bonus 3250 to 2600. Play next game. Farkle with Batgirl 2005. Roll button. Select all. Select all. Bank 200. Bank dimmed. 2700 to possible. Play next game. Pig bonus with Lulu 2004. Play but great. Let's roll. Pig bonus 0 to 8. Roll button. Roll 2. Roll 6. Roll 4. Roll 4. Roll 6. Roll 4. Roll 6. Roll 4. Roll 5. Roll. Pit. Use bonus roll. You roll but roll 2. Turn bank 43 but bank 43 to 8. Play next game. Farkle bonus with Bibliody 9300. Roll but select all. Select all. 5. Roll 4 die. Roll. Select all. Select Farkle. Use bonus roll. Roll. Select all. So 4 3. Bank 650. Bank dim 9009. Possible move. No. Updating bonus 1 4. Round 1 4 20 42 to 65. Roll but roll dimmed. 1 button 5 6 4 button 6 but 4 button. Roll button. Roll dimmed. 6 6 6 but roll button. Roll dimmed. 4 but bank 22 but bank dim 64 to 65. Play next game button. Dice World. Farkle bonus with Jaws Girl 1100 to roll but select all. Select all. Roll 4 die. Roll. Select all. Select all. Roll bet. Roll again. Select all. Select bet. Roll 3 dot. Roll. Select all. Select roll. Bank score is 1. Roll. Possible 5. Bank. Roll 3 dot. Roll. Select all. Select bet. Roll. Pop. Roll. Select. Use bonus. Use roll. Select all. 3 3. Roll. Bank. Roll again. Roll. Roll. Select all. Select. Possible move. Banks. Roll 1. Select. Bank 2800. Bonus. Possible move 3950. No. Updating location track. BitLife. Dice. BitLife. Main menu button. Use tissue from BitLife HQ. The average value for this rare item is $30,000. Close button. Close. I lied to a neighbor. Age 90 years. My grandson Cole. Ella Robinson button. Relationships. New life button. My grandson Cole. Death button. New life button. My grandson Cole. Start death button. Death. New life button. Close button. Close. New life button. New life. Start a new random. Try again as Ella button. Try again as Ella button. Possible tech. My late father. Age 24 years. My late father, Evan Day Jardins, died after suffering a massive heart attack. He left behind a tiny house, 6 jewels, 15 heirlooms, and cash assets of $270,184,646. I am Ella Shockley button. My late father, Evan Day Jardins, died. Age button. My late father. Age button. Relationships button. Dice War. Relationships button. Age button. Job button. Job. My late father, trucker. Trucker. Put in some extra effort. Put in some. You began working harder in your job. You began work. Age button. Button. Pop. Your supervisor, Will, approaches you and tells you that he needs you to start putting in 8 more hours a week of unpaid overtime. Agree to put in the extra hour. Agree to. You committed to start coming in to work 46 hours a week. Your supervisor, Will, called you a treasure. You committed to start relationships. BitLife community. Jeffrey Shockley, husband. Relate parents. Tiffany Gordon, mother. Relate siblings. Wesley Cox, adopted brother. Relate Emma Grace, adopted sister. Relate children. Avery Cross Williams, daughter. Relate nieces and Rachel Cox, Page. Spend time with all. Spend time with them. Spend time. You invested time in 9 relationships. You in age button. Age button. Your mother passed away at the age of 84. She died from the measles. It is plan her funeral. It's time to decide what to do with your mother's remains. Her wish was to be cremated. Bury her, cremate her, throw them, keep them in an urn, keep them in it, gifted from beyond. You and your siblings each inherited 309,100. You and your siblings, my siblings and I put I planned her. My mother died. My daughter, age 26 years. My daughter, Avery, started primary school. Age 26 years. Job. Trucker. Work harder. You started arriving earlier in the morning and leaving later at night for Amplitude transportation. You start age button. Some of your friends are going to a local casino called Summit. No, I don't know. I turned down. I have been given a raise of 19. My niece, Rachel, started age 27 year relationships. Page 2. Spend time with the button. You invested time in 8 relationships. You and age button. Your adopted sister, Emma, wants to get up to some mischief with you. No, I'm not. No, I'm my my niece, Rebecca, my nephew, Kyle, age 28 years. Job. I took my put in some extra effort. You started arriving at age. Your supervisor, okay. My supervisor, my adopted brother, Wesley, has been trying to get me to listen to Keisha. I have a new supervisor named Sophia Parsons. My adopted sister, Emma, graduated from my niece, Kayla, age 29 year relationships. Page 2. Spend time. You invested time in 7 relationships. Your adopted sister, Emma, refused to spend time with you. You age. While driving your truck on a long-haul route, a smaller vehicle cuts you off and almost causes you to crash. Run the driver off. Ignored it. While on a long, I called my health insurance company and waited on hold for 30 minutes. I have been given a raise of 6. My adopted sister, my niece, Rachel, age 30 years. Job. Trucker. Work harder. All work, no play. I called 270,666,800. Age. I put in extra hour. Age. Gender. Your coworker, Justine, wants to become your friend. You are now friends with Justine McDonald. I became friend. My adopted sister, Emma, moved out. My niece, Rebecca, my nephew, Colin, my niece, Rachel, Jeffrey and I have been married for 10 years. Age. 31 years. Relationship. Colin Cox. Page. Spend time with the button. You invested time. I took my friend. Age. You've been feeling negative lately, and want to be more positive in your interaction. Laugh more. In an attempt to, I finally got a new pair of running shoes. I have been given a raise of 3. My niece, Kayla, my nephew, Colin, my daughter, Avery, started middle school. Age. 32 years. Job. Trucker. Work hard. You put in some you age. You are pregnant with your husband. Keep the baby. I'm pregnant. My niece, Rebecca, age 33 years. Relationship. Colin Cox. Page 2. Spend time with the button. You invested time in 8 relationships. You and age. You just gave birth to a baby girl. Name Camille. Text field. Delete E. Cap C. Cap F. Cap A. O. I. R. A. Return. 98. Select name. You were the proud mother of a baby girl named Farah Shockley. I gave birth to. I have been given a raise of. I have a new supervisor. My adopted sister, Emma, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in education. She started a new position as exotic dancer for the Posh Club. My niece, Rebecca, age 34 years. Job. I took my daughter. Work harder. You put in some extra. I recognized relationships. Age. Your friend just agreed to become. Your friend Justine wants to become best friends with you. Agree to become my friend. I've sometimes wondered how it would feel to be a tortoise. My niece, my daughter, Avery, started secondary. Age 35 years. Relationships. Justine McDonald. Page 2. Spend time. Mixed results. Age. But it's time to vaccinate her. I chose the 5. The 5 most popular social media platforms on Earth have deactivated their like and views features. Worldwide depression and suicide have dropped 20.6% and 6.3% respectively. I have been given a raise. My niece, Kayla, my nephew, age 36 years. Assets. Button. Jewelry. Clothes. Job. Button. Freelance. I took my work harder. You work for both. You age. But divorce. You come home from the park to discover that your husband, Jeffrey, has taken $74,939. Divorce him. Ask him not to do that again. Button. Ask him not. You asked your husband, Jeffrey, not to take your money again in the future. BitLife community. His receptiveness 2%. He called you cheap. I told. He called me. Jeffrey took 74. My niece, Rachel, age 37 years. Relationships. Relationship. Rachel. Relationship. Paid. Spend time with. Spend time with. Button. You invested time in 9 relationships. Your adopted sister, Emma, refused to spend time with you. You in age. Button. Age. Button. You have been feeling unusually lethargic lately. What will you do? Drink a smoothie. Go to the doctor. Button. Go to the doctor. 78%. Doctor. B. Doctor. Common cold. Treat me, doctor. Button. Okay. Button. Okay. Yeah. Your daughter, Avery, is asking you to pay for her college education. She wants to major in history. Yes. Pay. Yes. You paid for your doctor. I agreed to. I am doctor. I have been my nephew, my daughter, age 38 years. Job. Button. Job. Trucker. Work harder. You worked a bunch of age. Button. Age. It's an quarter past the hour. Melanie, your coworker, Melanie, become friends. You are now friends with Melanie Doob. You are now. I have a new. My daughter, Avery, began studying history. Age 39 year. Relationships. Relationship. Pay. Spend time with. Spend time with. Button. You invested time in 10 relationships. You in age. Button. Your friend, Melanie, wants to stay as friends. I told her I have been given my niece, my nephew, my daughter, Farah, started primary school. Age 40 year. Job. I took my work harder. You started arriving earlier. $270,698,946. Relationships. Jeffrey Shop. Relationship. Jeffrey Shop. View your edit. Active. Ask for money. Vertical scroll bar. Edit him. Activities. Ask him. Pay him a compliment. Ask him for. Ask compliment. You called your husband, Jeffrey. Fine. You. Relationship. I took my best friend. Ask pay. Conversation. Have a conversation. You and your husband, Jeffrey, talked about your imaginary friend. You in relationships. Jeffrey Shock. Compliment. Pay. Have a counseling. Attend divorce. Gift. Give him a gift. Bottle of Dom Perignon, 184. Smart jar of mouth. Page 2. Michael Kors. Michael Kors belt. 20. Single carnation. Michael Kors belt. Jar of mouthwash. 5. Earmuffs. $15. Smart yoga mat. 71. Bouquet of tulips. 40. Bottle of Dom Perignon. $184. BitLife. Bottle of Dom Perignon. 100. Smart yoga bouquet. Bottle of Dom Perignon. Give it to him. Button. You gave your husband, Jeffrey, a bottle of Dom Perignon. Words. You gave your husband, Jeffrey, a bottle of care space cap DOM space cap PERIGNON period. You gave your husband. Relationships. I took my friend. Divorce. Give him a insult. Make love to him. Make love. Your husband, Jeffrey, does not want to make love to you. He says that he would like to wait until the children aren't home. Your husband. Insult him. Make movie. Go to the movie. Renew vow. Go to the movie. Go to the movie. Take him to the I told you. You took your husband, Jeffrey, to the theater to see Ghost in the concert hall. You're enjoying 69 bit his age, but 59%. Relationships. Jeffrey Shockley. Give him a insult. Make movie. Go to renew. Spend time with him. You took your husband, Jeffrey, to play The Floor is Lava. You took your husband. Age. You are pregnant with you keep the baby. I'm pregnant. My niece, Jeffrey and I have age 41 years. Jeffrey and I have been married for 20 years. Job. Close. Age 41 years. Relationship. Page 2. Spend time with. You invested time in 10 relationships. Your adopted sister, Emma, refused to spend. You invest. Age. Age. You just gave birth to a baby boy. What name? Woody. Text field. Delete. Y. Cap W. Cap F. Cap F. Cap D. F. R. A. N. K. U. Y. U. I. E. Return. Select name. Button. You were the proud mother of a baby boy named Frankie Shockley. You were the circumcised before leave the foreskin. I decided. I gave birth. I have been given my nephew. Age 42 years. Job. Trucker. Put in some extra. You started arriving. My hard work at Amplitude Relationships. Button. Relationships. Jeffrey Shaw. Siblings. Wesley Cox. Adopted brother. Wesley Cox. Ask for money. Ask compliment. But you told your adopted brother, Wesley, that you think he's gorgeous. You told relationships. Wesley Cox, adopted brother. Wesley Cox, ask for money. Ask pay, have a conversation with, you and your adopted brother, Wesley, discussed how it's illegal to work or dance on Sundays in South Carolina. You and your adopted brother, Wesley, discussed how it's illegal to work or dance on Sundays and you and your adopted brother, relationships, button. Doc, messages. Hannah's fruit bowl. Select, message, edit, paste. You and your send, button. Send message. Music, happiness, my adopted brother, vertical scroll, relationships. Wesley Cox, conversation, have a gift. Give him a gift. Rainbow keychain, $5. Rainbow key broom, $10. Self-help book, $15. Toothbrush, $5. Coach sunglasses, $100. Bamboo underwear, Coach sunglasses. Give it to him. But you gave your adopted relationships. Farrah Shockley, Avery Cross Williams, daughter. Wesley Cox, give money, give insult, movie, go to the Rumble, go movie theater, take him to the theater, button. You took your adopted brother, Wesley, to the theater to see Jacob's Labyrinth. You took relationships, Wesley Cox, give, insult him, give him some money, insult, move, go, run, spend time with him, you took your adopted brother, Wesley, to Ding Dong Ditch the Neighbors. You took your age, button. My daughter, age, 43. My daughter, Avery, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in history. She started a new position as history teacher for Calgary Public School. Age, 43 year, job, button. Relationships, Justine McDonald, page 2. Spend time with, button. You invested time in 11 relationships. Age, button, age. Gender, I took a lady named Miley wants to become friends with, you are now friends with Miley Cyrus Pound. You are now I became friend. I have been given my niece, my nephew, age, 44. Assets, button, assets. Close, button, close. Job, button, job. Trucker. Put in some extra, you worked a bunch. I'm trying to, job, button. I'm trying to move up. I became friends with, job, button. I have been, my niece, my nephew, age, 44 years. Relationships. Wesley Cox, Emma Grace, adopted sister. Emma Grace, ask for money, ask compliment. But you told your adopted sister, Emma, that she's funny. BitLife, her appreciate, 62%. I became friends, relationships. Emma Grace, Emma Grace, adopted sister. Emma Grace, pay, conversation. You and your adopted sister, Emma, talked about how Pink Floyd is better than Led Zeppelin. You in relationships. Farrah Shaw, Wesley Cox, Emma Grace, my conversation, have gift. 18-piece knife set, 120, 18, give it to her, you gave your relationships, Avery Cross Williams, Emma Grace, have a conversation, have a gift, give her some money, give her $5, 16,607, $10,000, give it to her, you gave your button. Your husband, apologize to him, relationship, Emma Grace, give her some insult her, go to the movie theater, take your adopted, take her to the theater, you took your adopted sister, Emma, to the theater to see Solid as a Rock. You relationships, Avery Cross page, squabble with her, spend time with her, you took your adopted sister, Emma, to a Protestant church. You age, button. Age. Your supervisor at Amplitude Transportation, Rachel, has taken a life. Do it, button. Do it. You went gambling with your supervisor, Rachel. Someone at your office reported you to someone in higher management. You went gambling. I went gambling with. I have age, 45 years, job, relationships, Justine McDonald, page 3 of 3. Tiffany Gordon, mother, page 3. Spend time with, button, possible, spend time. You invested time in 13 relations. You age, button, age. But your friend, Miley, wants to stay as go to the doctor, button. While watching TV, you suddenly double over with stomach pains. What? Go to the doctor, I have 78%. Doctor, flatulence. Treat me, doctor, button. Okay, age, but I am cured, doctor, I told her, my friend, I have been my nephew, my daughter, Farrah, started middle school, age, 46 years, job, button, make some quick trucker, work harder, but you put in some extra hours for relationship, Farrah Shock, Wesley, children, Avery Cross Williams, daughter, view, edit, her activity, abandon, ask her, compliment, you told your daughter, Avery, that she's wise. You took relationships. Farrah Shockley. I am cured of flash. Avery Cross Williams. Avery Cross. Ask for money. Ask comp. Pay. Converse. Have a conversation with. You and your daughter, Avery, had a heart-to-heart about whether or not the hokey pokey is what it's all about. You in relationships. Avery Cross will relate. Farrah Shockley. Avery Cross will. Avery Cross will ask for money. Ask comp. Pay. Conversation. Have a gift. Give her a gift. Give money. Give her a gift. Give insult movie go movie theater take her to the theater. You took your daughter Avery to the theater to see Strangers and Slaves. You relationships my daughter Avery Cross William Avery give her some page to spend time. You took your daughter Avery to a puppet making seminar. You age. While outside chit-chatting with your neighbor, he invites you to an event at his. Tell him you're not interested, but tell him I have developed a fear of charades, for a heart attack while playing could be fatal. Age 47 years. Job. I made work harder. You started arriving. I put in extra hour. Age. I told my neighbor. Age 47 years. I have developed. I told my neighbor. I put in extra hours for amplitude. Vertical scroll bar. Relationships. Button. Relationship. Page 3. Everyday job. Page. Spend time with. Spend time with. Button. You invested time in 13 You age. Button. In the morning meeting, your coworker, Jessica, begins showing off her ability to belch the entire. Attack her. Ignore her. Button. Ignore her. My coworker. I'm starting. My nephew. My son. Age 48. Job. Button. Job. Trucker. Put in some. You started arriving. My relationships. Wesley Cox. Adopt my Avery Cross William. Farrah Shockley. Daughter. Farrah Shockley. Abandon. Adopt out. Put her. Ask for money. Ask her for compliment. You called your daughter Farrah a winner. You called your daughter relationships. BitLife community. Farrah Shockley. Farrah. Give her a gift. Page. Spend time with her. You took your daughter Farrah to get cornrow braids. You age. Button. While opening your mail, you discovered that your friend Miley's boyfriend Riker has sent you a love letter. Report him to Miley. Report him. You reported him to your. You report my friend. I've been thinking about how companies should send a copy of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie to people who leave it. I have been given my my daughter. Age. My daughter Farrah started secondary. Age 49 years. Relationship. Justine McDuck. Page. Spend time with. Spend time with. Button. You invested time in 30. You invest. Age. Button. Your best friend, Justine, is asking you for advice on how you think she give her good advice. Give her good. I gave her my niece, age 50 years. Job. Trucker. Work harder. You started arriving. $270,892,873. Screen recording.
Going to get water.
I'm Morgan, and I'm a software developer.
And I'm Morgan when she was in third grade.
Technology has always been my thing. I even went to an online school, Connections Academy.
I take classes that go with my pace.
And I got to explore all kinds of opportunities. Like programming. That's my job.
Everything just clicks for us.
Actions of page 2 of BitLife. I recognize that I need to work. I gave my best friend, my niece, my nephew, age 50 years. I took my friend, my friend. I took Jeffrey to my friend, Miley. I've been thinking about. I have been given a raise. My adopted sister, my adopted my daughter, age 49. I took my daughter, Farrah, to get. I called my daughter, Farrah. Oh, I took my daughter, Farrah, to page. My age 50 years. My nephew, job. I recognize that I need to relationships. Avery Frankie Shockley. Ask him compliment. Pay him a compliment. Pay him. You called your son Frankie charming. You activities button. BitLife close button. Close relationships. BitLife community relationship. Compliment. Pay conversation. You and your son Frankie had a heart-to-heart about your favorite movie character. You relationships, relationships, relation. Give him some money. Spend time. Spend. You took your son, Frankie, skiing. You age button age. Your friend, Melanie, wants stay as friend. I told her, my friend, my niece, Jeffrey and I age 51. Jeffrey and I have been married for 30 years. Job button job. My close button close relationships. Bitlife Justine McDuck paid spend time with button. You invested time in 13 you age button name. A lady named Storm wants to become friends with you are now friends with Storm Stallings. My daughter I became my nephew. My daughter Farah graduated from secondary age 52 years. Job button job. I took my put in some extra. You started arriving earlier in the morning and leaving late. You relationships button Bitlife community. Frankie Shockley relate friends. Justine McDonald, ask her out, pay her a compliment, you told your best friend, Justine, that she's unrivaled. Your best friend, Justine, told you that you're fresh. Your relationships, Justine go to, pay her a go to a concert with her, ask her to go. You and your best friend, Justine, went to the Christina Aguilera concert. You relationships, Justine McDonald, concert. Go to conversation. You and your best friend, Justine, talked about how it's a felony to sell children in Florida. You and relationships, Justine McDonald, concert. Go to have a gift, give her a gift, hook up with insult her, insult party. You sang your heart out with your best friend, Justine, at a karaoke bar. Relationships, Justine McDonald, hook up part prank play a prank rumor spend time with her you and your best friend Justine went to have a random dance party in a public plaza. You and your best friend Justine 43 action book app store page 2 of Bitlife main menu button age your supervisor, Amber, approaches you and tells you that she needs you to start putting in 9 more hours. Refuse and insult. Agree to put in the extra. You committed to start. I have a new my daughter, Farah, started a new position as receptionist for Carp. Age 53 years. Relationships. Page 3. Spend time with them. You invested time in 14 You age button. Some of your friends are going to the horse races. No, I'm not. No, I turned down. My son, Frankie, started middle school. My daughter, Farah, moved out. Age 54 years. Job button job. Trucker, trucker. Put in some extra. I turned down. Relationships. Bitlife community. Avery Cross William. Justine Melanie Doob. Melanie Doob. Friend. Melanie Doob, pay her a compliment, you called your friend, Melanie, but your friend, Melanie, told you that you're magnetic. Your relationships, Justine Melanie Doob, concert, pay her compliment, concert, ask her to go, you and your friend, Melanie, went to the Bastille concert. You relationships, relationship, concert. Go conversation. You and your friend, Melanie, had a chat about who would win in a fight between Martha Stewart and Oprah Winfrey. Relationships. Storm. Melanie Doob. Have a give, hook, party with her. Party with you and your friend, Melanie, hobnobbed with the elite at a black tie event you attended. You activities, button, activities. I took my friend adoption. Active bank balance close button close dimmed relationships Justine Melanie Melanie Doob give her hook part play root start spend unfriend spend time with her. You and your friend Melanie went to dance in the rain. My friend Melanie and a bit screen recording.
Let me go and see if I can help her get up, because no one else will do it. Oh, no one's here. If I can, that is. My back is hurting really badly. Oh, slowly. Oh, good. Slowly. here. Move. Go ahead. Come on, Coco. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Might want to step on this towel before you walk off, Valerie. Come on. Outside. Come on. Out of her way.
What?
Oh. Thanks for watching Val's Vlogs. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notifications. Make sure that you set them to all notifications so you can be aware of every video that I post daily. Thanks again for watching and have a great day. Bye guys!